Okay, here's one for you. Alright, NickDutch. What the hell are you doing and why the hell are you doing it? Well, let me tell you this. Religiosity and spirituality has been running riot. A bit like a rogue program in the Matrix. There are people who aren't even religious, who are terrified of God, the devil, spirits, demons, and all the rest. There are people who have no spirituality, who are developing beliefs which are irrational, illogical, unintelligent, anti-rationalist, and those beliefs have been given to them or have been engineered into them one way or another for the purposes of making it less likely that they're going to be able to sit back and think. That's why I'm doing this. I am communicating a message that there's nothing wrong at all with playing about with spiritual stuff, getting involved with divination, getting involved with ritual magic, getting involved with prayer and meditation. Just do it. There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. It's not blasphemous because it's the very same techniques that the saints and the grand initiators or ascended masters of every single religion have been telling you to do since the dawn of time. You are not only allowed to do it, but I'm encouraging you to do it. Why? Firstly, to demonstrate that there is nothing wrong with anything of a spiritual nature. Secondly, I'm not just trying to tell you this, I'm trying to explain it to you in a way which is sufficiently objective, sufficiently rational. You will notice that most of my arguments here on YouTube and in my writings on the book I've already launched on the Lulu Marketplace and the one that will eventually appear next will be focusing on this attitude of being a disbeliever. I've been looking on the websites for stuff about Ouija boards and so on. And there was one guy who said that there was a story which he believed was true about a lizard-like being suddenly appearing in the full physical form out of the Ouija, spitting fire and brimstone and sulfur, and the creature was covered in scales and had claws and teeth and glowing red eyes and all the rest of it. And this guy says it was real. He has become a believer. He has just become a fucking believer. And the problem with becoming a fucking believer is that any ability to think has been taken from him like that. Any ability to rationalize has been taken from him, and he has been turned into a little pawn for someone else's politics. If that's what you want, you could go for it if you wanted to. But your brain's a massive organ, alright? It's been designed to enable you to learn how to think better and better and better as the years go by, not how to think worse and worse and worse as the years go by. The believers out there in the world, that's what they've been doing. They're sort of going down and down and down and down and down to the smallest possible level until all they're ever doing is just believing shit. You've got to learn how to think, not what to think. You've got to find this through being critical. Lots of people say that guilt and doubt are wrong. But if you've got guilt, then you're more likely to behave appropriately for your society and your culture. But religion and the New Age are there to manipulate your guilt, to manipulate the things which make you what you are. Have a look at the video I've done on the subject of loyalty, and see how loyalty has been abused to again turn you into a little puppet for someone else's ideas. Is that what you want? Should it be what you want? No, it shouldn't. You should be a thinking, intelligent person. Why do I use the word should? Because the word should is an order. Well, I'm telling you, you've got much more potential than you'd ever thought possible. but you can't possibly say what it is unless you've gone through the process of thinking and exploring the world. And the thing is, I've got some faith that you, yes you, can make some difference not only in your life but in the outside world. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Belief has essentially become, spirituality has become, religion has become like a rogue virus in the matrix, driving people steadily more and more insane. And you need to get your sanity back somehow.